when we won our championship, we were grown men.
Yes.
All these guys are under 30,
30,
if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm not saying that they're not grown men. They're still taking care of their households or whatever. But it's a difference from that grown man strength and that young man strength. We had grown man strength. We had size. The only thing they would probably have over us maybe would have been speed. But it's all hypothetical.
And there again, the rules were different
Well,
at that time too. So
is,
it just depends. That's I believe that.
You're right. You're right.
The rules are different. Which rules are we playing? Because if we play now, it wouldn't work for those guys because they were so physical. You couldn't run through the lane without getting touched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm talking about on the perimeter through the paint. Like Mike James, I saw Mike James. Like that's how he plays.
Amityville.
So it just depends on what rules you're playing. If you're playing back then, it's a different game. I don't think all of the guys on that team could handle that.
See, you said we play defense, and when I saw that quote, I was trying to figure, you saying compared to the teams that the Warriors play, or are you saying compared to the Warriors?
I mean, well, the question was matching up against them. So I'm saying we play D. We play defense. We don't count a missed shot or a missed open shot or a guy just running by you as defense. No, we locking up. If we want that ball, we going to get that ball.
Right.
And they play D too.
They play D, that's what I'm saying.
And look, it's no disrespect to those guys at all, period. They're great players, but
I'm gonna stand up
it's
here
my opinion.
on the Steve. Yes, and you're more than entitled to it. Steve Kerr, as he pointed out the other day, he's like all of these older players, and I'm kind of making you responsible for everyone, which isn't really fair. But he said all of these older players. He's like, what? He's like, we're gonna pretend the guys in the 50s were better. He was like, athletes get better, technology gets better, athletes get bigger and stronger. The game evolves.
The game changes,
so the idea that we wouldn't be playing our best basketball now is a little strange that guys are coming back, and you're only 10 years ago, but we're talking about guys coming back from 20 years, 30 years,
Dr. J coming in.
Dr. J coming and saying, oh, we would have beat them.
They were smoking a pack of cigarettes before every game.
Right.
And at halftime.
And at halftime with beers in the locker room.
Right?
Man. I'm sorry. Like it's a little much. And the thing about you guys, I think it'd be a great matchup because you guys were so dominant defensively, and they're obviously electric offensively. But the one thing I wonder is would Ben Wallace be able to play? Because one of the best things the Warriors do, let me finish the point. One of the best things the Warriors do is if you're one-dimensional, they're going to expose you. Tony Allen, one of the best defensive players in the universe, as soon as they said, we're going to put Andrew Bogut on you, series over. He couldn't do anything because offensively he couldn't make him hurt. So how would Ben Wallace hurt them offensively?
It'll be the same way with Tristan Thompson.
Nah, don't do that. Come on.
It'll be the same way with Tristan Thompson, though.
Heart.
Basketball-wise.
I'm telling you, can't measure that, though. Ben got heart, man.
It wasn't just, let me try to box him out. That dude was extra strong.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I
And
get
he's
it.
strong as a Brahma bull.
I'm not disrespecting
So
him
that's
as
what
a
I'm saying,
player.
like-
He's a Hall of Famer in my book.
And he
I'm mad
knew
that he wasn't on the Hall of Fame ballot this year. But
he knew how to play the game. I mean, he knew who he was. So if I get extra possession, I get open shots for them. You know what I'm saying? He set great screens and to roll.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, he opened up the game.
And he was a team player. He didn't complain about shots.
Sure.
He knew where he was going to get the ball. Look, if I want to score, I'm going to go ahead and run this floor, get this alley-oop, get this little tip in. Now, of course, Coach Brown, he's out there working so hard. So, we're going to run some plays for my man. All right, let's go. If he make or miss, we don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to show him the respect of, all right, you out here working hard too, so let's run some plays for him as well.
The Lakers tried to do that.
Yeah.
As well. I'm talking about at that time. They tried.
No,
they had,
and that is
you look
within
at all
the
the
same
guys on that
rules.
floor. If you're a defensive team, you probably say, hey, we got to make Ben Wallace score.
right.
They
But
couldn't match his heart,
he just
man.
couldn't-
It's his
I mean,
heart.
he's
That's
just so
things
darn
that don't
strong,
show
man.
up on this.
You acting like them
hard,
boys ain't
yo.
got heart either, though.
No, they
It
do.
is.
They
I'm
do,
saying
but
that.
I'm saying it's
Sometimes heart ain't enough. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Sometimes
True.
you can have all the heart. Sometimes
I agree
with that. 100%.
And I want to also say, with that being a hypothetical conversation, I think as a team, our basketball IQ is way higher.
Than the Warriors.
Oh, I don't know.
Man, look at our bench. Look at our bench.
I'm not
look who we had on our bench as well.
I got you. But they got Andre Iguodala's a high IQ guy.
Yes.
Sean Livingston's a high IQ guy.
Yes.
David West is a high IQ guy.
Yes.
So it's not like,
Keep going.
You want me to get to that name? I ain't gonna say that name. I'm over my guy Shaq. I'm not saying that name on TV.
No. I'm just saying that, look, we had Lindsey Hunter.
Sure.
We had Mike James. We had Darvin Ham. We had Eldon Campbell. You know, so we
Y'all
had a lot of guys who
Zelly Robracha.
had basketball knowledge, had IQ.
Absolutely.
Vince, who played against this Pistons team and who currently plays
did
against
play
this Warriors
I
team,
did
give
play
me
against
some settling
It's
here.
tough. Like, I mean, if you play in the rules at that time, it's a different game.
Right.
Because
Well, you wouldn't have constructed this
it's a
Warriors
different
team
game.
exactly this way under those rules, right? They would have he would have given them, Bob Myers would have given them a little more muscle. Don't you think if you were
I would
playing
hope
under
so.
those
I
rules?
would hope so.
You would have
Right?
to.
You
But
would have
like
to.
y'all
Because
mentioned, it is a different time.
Some organizations say, hey, okay, let's take the different approach. Let's outrun these
Right.
muscle teams.
Right.
You know, they could go, to the old Phoenix teams, the old Lakers. Try to do that.
Right.
Try to outscore you. You know.